Hello YouTube, this is Gold Silver Strength here, and today we'll do a market recap of the three indices, Bitcoin, gold and silver, and the DXY for July 27th, 2020, and any possible predictions for tomorrow according to the daily chart. The indicator I'll be using today is the Ichimoku cloud. So let's start with the DXY. You can clearly see that Senko span B, Spinco span A, and Kijun point down. Chico span breakout is already down since 95. In terms of the price action, you don't see a very big tail here. It's not a doji, so we can't expect more downside in the possible future. As for the Dow, it kind of traded sideways today. Senko span B is pointing up, Senko span A is pointing up. Kijun is flat, and Chico span is within the candles. So momentum is definitely slowing down for this bull trend, but it is still momentarily going up, as we would put it. In terms of price action, there's a lot of resistance in terms of price action right here. We have one level 27,600. We have another one here, 27,100. So in terms for the Dow, still has to overcome that, but still bullish for the long term. As for the NASDAQ, it bounced off from last week's sell-off from the Kijun right here, and now it's touching the Tenkan-sen. Single span B flat, single span A flat, Kijun flat. Chico span breakout is not breaking out until it hits 10,900, but until then, it's still a very solid uptrend, but currently it's still it's consolidating between this range. We can continue to expect it to break up here, or it could test the Kijun again and trade sideways. As for the S&P 500, it touched Tenkan-sen last Friday, and it's a slight uptrend for today. You can see that Chico span B is flat, Chico span A is pointing up, Kijun is flat, Chico span breakout is not above its previous highs, so it needs to break over 32.78 before you can really see a very strong bullish momentum. So it's currently trading sideways at the moment, and until we see tomorrow, we won't really know what to expect from the S&P 500. Another solid green candle for the Russell 2000, but according to Ichimoku, everything is flat. Senko span B flat, Senko span A pointing up, but Kijun is flat, and Chico span is within the cloud, within the candlesticks. So momentum is very weak for this bull trend, and it's gonna look like it's gonna continue that way. As for GLD, another roar upward. Everything's up. Kijun up, Senko span A up, Senko span B up. Chico span breakout, it had a breakout since 170, and now it's really just going parabolic at this point. Will it stop? If you want to trade according to the daily chart, this is a very bullish sign for GLD, but if you want a better edge in terms of the best position, you would need to go down to the lower time frames, and you would do analysis from there. As for Bitcoin, another roar upward for today. It just did a crossover of Senko span A, Senko span B, and Kijun breakout broke out since 10,390, and it's just not stopping at this point. What I would predict for this, though, after consecutive long breakouts in the past, you see, it is followed up by one straight line downward. So if I were to make a prediction, this would go down, but again, according to the Ichimoku cloud, there's a very thin Kumo. You wouldn't consider this a uptrend or downtrend, but it's just a severe spike upward, and you can't expect another reaction to this as a spike downward to consolidate. In terms of SLV, another parabolic move. It did a Chico span breakout since $17, and now it's close to 23. Again, Single span A, single span B, Kijun Sin's up, Chico span's up, and it's just gapping upward. Can we expect this to slow down? Nobody really knows, but according to Ichimoku, it has a very strong bullish momentum, and if you want to have a better edge going into this, you would either go down to the lower time frames or wait for a retracement. And that's it for July 27th, 2020. To recap, all three indices, along with the Russell 2000, went up. Commodities, gold and silver, along with Bitcoin, went up. And the DXY also lost close to a point today. And let's see what tomorrow holds for us. If anything, we can expect to continue to see more of the same stuff. The three indices continue to climb until they hit their 9-day moving average or touch Tenkan-sen. We can see GLD and SLV going up, continuing the strong bullish momentum. And Bitcoin, I do want to see a retracement, but if it continues to go up, that's what it'll do. We can't predict, nor can we try to forecast what's going to happen, but using the tools we have available, we can make a good guess, and whatever happens, we pivot and react accordingly. That's what we as traders, investors do if price action is what we're looking at and studying. So hope you guys find this information helpful. Thanks for listening.